This is a great day, guys. I'm able to bring you more information about Project Knights, or formerly known as Project Knights. Kabam was nice enough to sponsor this video on a game that we've covered in the other open beta, and we will continue to cover on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. This is now officially known as King Arthur Legends Rise. King Arthur Legends Rise will be an exciting title within the squad RPG space, featuring epic Arthurian quest, mystical weapons, even crossplay between PC and mobile. Now, this is big for us. We love it when we have a PC client we can jump on, play the game on our PC, and then when we go up to our bed or we leave the house, we can jump on our phone and play the same exact game, pick up right where we left off. Throughout your time in King Arthur Legends Rise, players will build an ever-expanding party of knights, mages, rogues, epic, iconic characters of Arthurian legend as you journey through the Kingdom of Avalon. Now, this isn't like your normal go to chapter 1-1, chapter 1-2, chapter 1-3 that you're used to playing in your normal turn-based gacha games. This has a total different feel to it. If you've seen my previous videos, you're looking at it right now behind me. The squads move as you fight. When you go through your journey, your story mode, you actually see your group running through the land, and it gives you a more immersive feel, and you go through the stories, you see these characters. It's really, really different. I'm gonna talk more about the actual squad-based combat in a minute. So as you make your way through the quests, battle fearsome monsters, tons of dungeons for gear, loot, variable stat farming is what we're gonna do to get that gear. Of course, PvP. You'll be tasked to rebuild the Kingdom of Camelot while you're going through Avalon. As you go through there, you'll unlock the barracks, you'll unlock your summons, you'll unlock arena. All those things will unlock, and you'll see this being built in your own Camelot. So all of that together gives an amazing feel, but that's not it. What really sets this game apart from all the other turn-based gacha games that you've ever played is the dynamicness of it, the battles, the way that your heroes move. Just like the story mode where 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, you don't have that here. You go through and you feel like you're on an epic journey. When you fight, your heroes move back and forth. The enemies move back and forth. Every map you fight on has a weather condition. It could be sunny and raining, and you see that. It could be nighttime and cold, daytime and hot. There are so many different ones. And also, your heroes have passives that feed off of that. You could have a hero that gets additional bonuses when it's nighttime or when it's raining. Different things like that, each of these heroes have. So it really adds some flavor to the game. And not only do you just have your normal skills, you know, you have your affinities where you have wind beats frost, frost beats fire, fire beats wind. In this one, each hero has 3 different weapons that you level up. So if I'm playing King Arthur and I need to do, or I want to bring in wind, so I can get that elemental advantage over water or frost or whatever the blue is, right? It's usually frost. So if we want to get that advantage, we just load up King Arthur with that weapon. You have to level up each of those weapons. And when you switch to those weapons, they also change some of the abilities that they have. So you normally have 3 abilities in this game, and then you have passives. There are some really cool passives in here. When you meet conditions, the passives go off, and then they have some kind of cooldown. It might be a turn, might be 3 turns, but it all just adds so much flavor to the game. And when you're playing it and you see them moving around, those daytime conditions, the different passives you have for your heroes, the vigor system, which we'll talk about in future videos. If you want to play this game, the biggest announcement that they probably want me to get to is that they're doing another open beta test for this game on March 27th. So I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. It could be at that same exact time. It's going into open beta. If you want to learn how to do that, it's in select regions. Last time we were all able to participate. Join my Discord. We have chat over here. There were quite a few of us playing it, and it's a good time to give feedback. We can go through the game, play an amazing game, get to know it, do summons. Summons are amazing. We'll do summons at the end of this video so we can see the summon animation and you can see some of their skills through that. The graphics, Unreal 5. The monsters that you fight, everything that you do in this game, it's beautiful. Here we're fighting against one of the dungeon bosses, and you can see how it feels like it's either circling us or we are circling it. Either way you want to look at it, but you see how it's moving around, right? And you can see all the debuffs we have up, all the buffs we have up. We can see that it's raining in daytime today, and who gets additional stats from that condition, daytime rain. These are each of my heroes. So all my heroes are getting something because of the weather conditions that are going on right now. Of course, you can see which moves are on cooldown at the time, and you can see what the boss is about to do as well. But it's just different than anything I've ever played before. It's got the look that I love, and it's got this new feel to it that I think all games are going to want to go to. Like, we'll no longer have that stationary where you just stand there and fight each other. You do your moves, they just run over to the other side and jump back. The way that they move around, you just get a real feel of more of a battle going on. There we are with a victory. Again, Unreal 5, so you know it's going to look great. This is the second open beta we're going to be able to participate in. You're going to want to do this because you're going to want to give feedback if there's anything in that you want to contribute to it to make the game even better than it already is. I feel like I just want the game to come out. I feel like I just bring the game out. Let me cover this every day and help people progress through it, go through the dungeons, farm the gear, do the PvP, and then just bring out updates to the game. More and more things to the game. Please, please, please just come out with a game. But unfortunately, we're just getting another open beta. But since I played the other open beta for a month, I believe somewhere around there, and then we're going to be able to play this one, it might last that same amount of time. They might take that information they get from everybody after we fill out the surveys and give them the feedback, and then come out with a game if everything's working well. I'm really excited to see what has changed from the last beta to this beta. And I got to be honest, there wasn't a lot of complaints. So I'm ready again to play the game and cover this every single day. Let's go a little deeper into adventuring around the game. Instead of, again, that 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 that you go through that you have in all other games, this is it. I mean, if I pull up the map, you'll see this big map. This is me walking around the map, doing a little talking, and then we get into the combat with these spiders here. Right now, this one is actually me trying to find the way, and you want to follow that blood trail here. But every time you go through some of these doors, since we're in this spider area with the Spider Queen, you're gonna fight them. There we go. And you're gonna trigger a battle. So this is just the same thing as you going through those stationary stages. But here we get the real sense of a story, and let's see what these guys look like. It just, man, I love it. I can't tell you how much and how excited I've been for this game to come out. A lot of good things in this game. A lot of good things. We're in our Camelot. We're going to go check out a summons really quick so you can see the summon animation and you can see the heroes come out at you. You can move around 3D, of course. When you're in there looking at all the gear you want to put on there, the gear with the different stats that you would have, like crit rate, critical damage, all that kind of stuff, attack. Here we go. It looks so cool, that knight pulling it out of the stone. And this is an epic, I believe. And then when it goes legendary, it goes one more no, I think this is legendary. Let's go. Yeah, this is going to be a legendary. Here we go. She's actually really good, I think. I can't remember her exact skills. Maybe we'll look over them. And we didn't. We just went on to more summons. Hey, here we go. An epic? Another legendary? No, an epic. That's just an epic. So you can see they've put a lot of work into this. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's even optimized more so than it was when I played it back then, when we get to play it on the 27th. Again, I'll be playing it, so you guys make sure that you look down below. I'll put all the social media links for this game down below. Also, my Discord. Come and join me. We had a lot of fun talking about this game as we all played it last time in the open beta test, and we're going to be chatting in my Discord about this the whole entire time. Here we go. We can see the models, right? Nice. Like, exceptionally well. Right now, you can see that she's on the wind weapon, and you can see the different skills she has with the wind weapon. And then up at the top left, if we go over to the frost and the fire, some of those skills, I think the skill 1, the basic stays the same, but the other skills will change, and sometimes the passive will change. So it's really wild because then you can bring in the element you want to fight against, or you could bring in the skills you want with all the different heroes in this game. And you have to use some of the uncommon, like the lowest rarity of heroes. It's going to have you level up a few, and some of them are really strong. There's one that does decrease attack automatically when he joins the battle starts. So there's a lot of clever play we can get in here. They were looking over the frost one to see the different abilities. That's pretty much it, everyone. I will show you more in future videos. Come join me in King Arthur's Legends Rise, aka previously known as Project Knights. This is the Spider Queen that we fight as we're going through story mode, level 40. We've got a huge, like, dryad giant that we fight at the end of the chapter, which was very difficult for me to beat. This was a really fun fight going through here, like you saw previously, where we were going through each of the caves to try to rescue somebody, and then try to find her to take her out so she'll no longer wreak havoc in the area. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate your time. Look down below. If there's a link they gave me to show tracking, click that link. Show them that you want to see me make videos on this game, because we're going to be doing that all the time. And then come join me on Discord, like I've said 100 times prior to this. I will see you guys all on a video soon.